Hello YouTube, Dave here again. So in today's video I'm going to be opening up the Icons of the Realms Monster Menagerie 3 box that I picked up. So if you didn't see the video on Saturday, this past Saturday was the Free Comic Book Day, International Free Comic Book Day. And the store that I got some free comic books from was also running a 30% off store-wide sale. So with the sale in mind, they had one package of these miniatures left, and normally these retailed for $25 plus tax, and that's the Canadian price, of course. The US price would certainly be less than that. But with the percent sale, it only cost, I think I saved $7.50 total on the price of this, which made it a little bit more worth, picking up at that point. So we're just going to open this up and have a look inside. There's really not a whole lot to say. There's going to be 4 plastic miniatures in here. I'm hoping that this one is going to be better than the last one that I did, which was only the first one this is only the second box I ever bought of these miniatures. But the first one that I did was for Storm King's Thunder, and it had a hill giant, which was all right looking. It was certainly big, but, not really the most impressive of those types of miniatures. And then I had a hellhound, a giant toad, and Cleef Kenrick from one of the Sundering novels that I just sort of read not too long before I got that box of minis. So, it was cool to get him, but I was really disappointed overall. And I only paid about $22, I think, for that box. So it was a little bit cheaper back then. So these ones, of course, have gone up, but I got it on sale, so we'll see what we can get. Now, the one thing I will say off the top is that this does feel quite a bit lighter than the one that I had with the Hill Giant, so something tells me it's probably not going to be something like that that's in there unless they really made it out of some sort of lightweight plastic. The other thing that I've noticed is that this one has a flap on the bottom. So I think what I'm going to do is try to open it from the bottom. Because it looks like it actually is made to do that, rather than tearing up the top, because I do keep the boxes. So let's just take scissors. I don't want to scratch anything too much, just want to get that seal broken. Alright. So, see if I can actually get that off there. No, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright. And that's actually kind of cool. Has the ampersand logo there for Dungeons and Dragons. This is put out by WizKids. I guess I should mention that. They also do the Nolzar's Marvelous Miniatures, I think they're called. So those are the non-randomized, unpainted ones. So I like those ones quite a bit. But, you know what? For, 30% off, I will sort of give these a shot. There is a little bit of... Holy crap, there's glue in there. That's... I don't know if you can see how well that's holding on there. Like I said, I don't want to rip anything, so let's get the scissors out and see if I can cut through it. There we go. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. Alright, so let's do the biggest one first. And this looks like a stone giant. So that's a stone giant Dreamwalker. And see if I can get a good shot of it here. Get it to kind of focus on it. And it's alright. Kind of neat looking. But there you go there. So that was the huge figure. So that goes with some of the other giants that I have, which is like I've got some hill giants. I have from the original miniatures game, I have the Storm Giant and Cloud Giant. And we've got 3 other miniatures here. And boy, these 2 of these are really, really small. So again, I don't know how I'm glad I got it on sale, I'll just put it that way. So the first one, dear, what? that a sturge? Oh, there we go. I think that's a sturge. Yeah, that is a sturge. I don't even know if the camera can focus on it. There we go. Just a little... I mean, you know, I've seen better looking sturge miniatures than that. I mean, that's small. That's... anyway. Alright, up next, maybe something cool. Oh, a winged kobold. That's alright. I'm okay with that. Again, it's another small miniature though, which is kind of disappointing because, I mean, I'm glad I got this on sale because, I mean, at least this thing is, you know, kind of cool looking. That sturge is pretty pathetic though. I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, like, just look. It's like only marginally bigger than like the kobold's head. It's just, I don't know. And then our other miniature. And it's definitely not the Mind Flayer one that I was kind of hoping for. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got a Kuo-toa whip, is it? Yeah, it's Kuo-toa whip. That's kind of neat. I like Kuo-toa. I've got a few other Kuo-toa miniatures. But, yeah, I mean, if there would have been one more cool kind of miniature in there, and I mean, not this, you know, little thing here. I mean, I'm actually really afraid to handle this because I'm afraid it's just going to break off. But this, I get it to focus. Again, it's such a tiny little thing that, there we go. I mean, it's so small you can't really make out any details in it at all. It just looks like a piece of plastic that was smushed with, you know, a little drawn out proboscis there. But it's just, I don't know, like this to me is a waste of plastic. This one. The other ones are actually not bad. So, I mean, one more miniature that would have been like, you know, I would have been happy with like a goblin or a dwarf or, you know, anything. But this one here is absolutely just atrocious. I mean, like, so the camera won't even focus on it without a lot of help. So, like, this is a huge waste of money. Like, if, I don't know. I mean, this one, I don't even want anything to do with that one. So these three are all right. And, you know, for the $17 that I paid for it, you know, this would probably be, you know, if I were to, these are miniatures that I would have picked up if I had the opportunity to in like an unpainted setting. So, you know, I like Kuo-toa. I don't mind using them. I think they're cool. So I would definitely be okay with having this. I love kobolds, and of course, a winged kobold doesn't really get much better than that. You know, the detail's not super great on it, but it is still pretty cool looking, and it's a winged kobold. So, you know, the more of those, the better. And like this stone giant, I mean, it looks kind of weird. Like the side of its, the paint I don't think went too well on this. And I'm starting to wonder, because this looks like it's embedded in their flesh. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like a zombie type of thing. It's called the Dreamwalker, but I don't know what that means. I'll have to look through and see if there's any stats for these in any of the books. And that's clearly supposed to be a ship anchor that's colored the same color as the flesh. So there's a little bit of details that were missed on this. But these are three miniatures that I would want to have in my collection. That is not. So anyway, I don't want to rag on it too much, but that is just, again, in my opinion, just pathetic and almost an insult. I mean, I don't imagine. And this is probably going to be a super common figure as well. So it's just really sad. I've seen cooler looking Sturges in other sets that I think would be a lot better looking than this. That's just, again, that's just sad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully if you guys pick up any of these packs, you have better luck than I do. And hopefully don't have any of these little guys in there, or just the one if you're looking to complete a set. Anyway, again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Funding for this channel is provided by my awesome supporters over on Patreon. So everyone who has donated to that, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Even $1 a month helps immensely, and without your guys' support, this channel would not be possible. I want to provide special thanks to Kennedy S., David L., Will W., Michael L., the Twisted Tentacle Inn, and Roll Stats for their generous donations. Thank you again to everyone who's contributed, and all of you make this possible.